Hello, good morning. I believe that your night was a blessing. Today, we are going to learn on how to deal with our finances, as part of our lessons on wisdom for daily living. You know, our everyday dealings have to do a lot with transactions of money and finances. And therefore, it is appropriate that taking these lessons, we'll learn about this. First of all, I would like to make known the sources of money. According to the Bible, God has approved ways by which money comes to us, or approved way by which we increase our wealth. There are ways which are not approved by God. And also, there are ways which are biblical and are approved by God. And so I would like you to pay attention so that you can also know how to redirect your faith in the right way. The number one way in the Bible by which wealth comes to people is inheritance. Inheritance is such a powerful concept in the Bible. I know you know what inheritance means. Like Bible said that a good man leaveth an inheritance for his children. And so there are people that you see wealthy, maybe on social media, and they are having the best of things, the best of houses, the best of cars. It may not always be that they worked for it, but then that ordained concept of inheritance, they may have just received it from their parents. You may be envious of someone because of something that they have, but then they may have just received it from their parents. Inheritance is approved of God. It's a blessing for one to increase their wealth or to have from their parents. Number two, to work and be rewarded. That is salary, or to trade and to have returns. To work with your own hands and be rewarded. Bible said that they that steal should steal no more, but then now they should work to have, and when they have, they are able to support those who are weak. And so working and being rewarded is a system that is approved of God. People wake up, somebody's working in the bank, somebody is working in his farm, somebody is selling on the street. That system is a system of receiving money or wealth, and that is approved of God. And so selling and then having returns, or providing services, like the bankers provide us services, right? Health workers provide us services, and then we reward them. It is a system that God approves. Number three, gifts. Gifts are a way by which one can increase his wealth. You can have somebody that God speaks to their heart that they should give you gift, or they should take care of you. I tell you, this is so possible that God can speak to the heart of someone that take care of this person. And so you receive gifts. Bible said that when the Queen of Sheba was coming to visit Solomon, she brought a lot of gifts to him. Just imagine that. And so gifts are a way by which we receive wealth and money and finances, and it is approved by God. Bible said that God spoke to the prophet and told the prophet that I have instructed the heart of a woman to take care of you. God still does that if we put our faith in that direction. Number four, to ask and to receive. There are times when you are going through challenges. Asking and receiving is also approved of God. Remember that God told the Israelites that you should go to the Egyptians and ask them for their wealth, and they will give it unto you. ask them and they'll give it unto you. And so sometimes the way that you can receive is that, God can show you that ask. I'm not talking about borrowing, or you see, you ask. Maybe you need money to start a business. You can ask your big brother. You can ask your dad. I'm not talking about trading for it or giving the guy something for the person to give you that money. That is trading, you see, but you ask for it. Number 5, investments and returns. Remember, in the parable of the talents, Jesus told the lazy servant that at least you should have invested my money and I would have had returns of it. And so investment and returns is an approved way by which we can increase our finances. Number 6, supernatural means. Supernatural means. They are real but rare. But then it happens. But who has the faith for it? Supernatural means that we know of what is normally called miracle monies. That somebody found money in their room, or somebody found money in their bank account. By some supernatural means, some money came. I'm not talking about stealing from someone or duping someone on the internet. But then, through prayer and faith, it came. And so, we can never deny the fact that it does happen, and some of people's testimony in this direction are true and are real. And so, it becomes a means. But then, the most basic way, I believe, that one has to receive is to work and be rewarded for their work. When you are sitting behind your laptop with a fake ID on the internet and you are duping someone, that is not work. That is not work. Gambling is not work. But then when you provide services with your own hands and you are rewarded, that means you have worked and have received reward. And that is a blessing from God. I would like to share with you 3 ways by which you can sustain your finances. You can sustain your finances. We are learning on wisdom for daily living. There is a balance between faith and prudence when it comes to finances. Faith means that believing that it will come. Now, prudence is how to deal with it in a wise way. In a wise way. The two are inputs that will help you to do well financially. The one who has faith but lacks prudence will not do well. And the one who is so prudent but does not have the faith will also not do well. Anyone who is able to balance these two will definitely do well. But in a lot of our charismatic cycle, there is a lot of faith but little of prudence. And I would like to take you in the path of prudence today. We hear a lot of messages on faith. That is good. It's an input. And now, when you add these things, you will realize that you begin to do better. How to sustain your finances? Number 1, frugality. 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 I learned this from a man of God who financially I admire so much. He has done so many things and he keeps teaching on how these were achieved. He has a book on this frugality. And in the book, he has written that wealth is not how much that comes to you, but how much leaves your hand. The word frugality means to be interested in little things, small things, to have oversight over the little, to have oversight over the little. And by gathering the little, you have much. That means that if you are able to have oversight over the little, you will not spend to have much. Now, In John chapter 6, verses 12, Bible said that when Jesus had multiplied the bread and had made them to eat, he said something. It's on your screen. John 6:12. I would like us to read it together. 1, 2, go. So when they were filled, he said to his disciples, gather up the fragments that remain so that nothing is lost. Let's read it again. So when they were filled, he said to his disciples, gather up the fragment that remains so that nothing is lost. That is prudence, frugality. Our Lord Jesus took the disciples in both ways of sustaining one's finances. He was the one who taught them that do not care about tomorrow, do not worry about what you eat tomorrow. It's a message of faith. It's a message of faith. And the same person now is telling them that gather the fragments. Gather the fragments. Because why should the fragments be gathered? They may need it tomorrow. They may need it tomorrow. So we see two ways by which he had trained the disciples. He said, gather the fragments, and then now he's preaching another message that do not worry about what you eat tomorrow. There was also another time where Jesus used the means of supernatural provision to provide for his need when he asked Peter to go and take the money from the mouth of a fish. And so when we are able to combine these things, we will do well. But in my observation, what a lot of us lack is prudence. And so that is why we are learning about frugality. Let me give some practical examples about frugality. One day, I was traveling with my senior pastor, who is extremely blessed and financially buoyant. We were buying something, and then the guy wanted to cheat us because we had traveled outside the country. So the guy noticed that we were not citizens. We did not know much about their currency. And the guy wanted to cheat us. And the money which he wants to extort from us was so little, so little. I mean, I'm talking about a millionaire. I'm working with a millionaire. But then the money that the guy wants to extort from us was so little. So in my mind, say that, oh, just leave him and then we go. But then, no, he wasn't willing to lose that little money. He wasn't willing to lose that little money. And so he had to recalculate with him to make sure the account was right. When God gives you the opportunity to come close to great men, you should always be positioned to learn of their ways. Learn of their ways. Frugality. There are some of us that are not interested in leftovers. You buy something and then even the change, you don't take it. When you receive money from your parents that week, because your pocket has become so fat, then when you buy something, even the change, you don't take it. But then in just 1 week, you don't have money again. Then you end up borrowing. Frugality is what you lack in your life. There are some of us that we have coins, but we don't even have oversight over the coins. You don't know how much coins you have. You just throw it away. See, and praying for bigger money. But you are not prudent according to the wisdom of God. You don't gather fragments. And so, in just a short time, then you don't have money again. But you need to be frugal. Some of us, we eat and then there are leftovers which could have been stored for tomorrow. When you store the leftover for tomorrow, then tomorrow you don't have to spend again, right, to buy. But then when there's leftover, you just throw it away. Frugality is what you lack. And when you get close to rich men, even the preachers of faith, sometimes because of the message the person wants to preach, and that is faith, they may not tell you much about their frugal principles that they have around them. But then when you get close to this big man who preach as faith, you see that apart from the faith which they walk in, there is a lot of prudence when it comes to finances. There's a lot of prudence when it comes to finances. When you are making accounts to a rich person, they make sure that they account with you even to the last coin. You'll be surprised. But you see, it is an attitude which makes wealth. Frugality. Anyone who is not frugal is wasteful. You waste a lot of resources. You may think it is small, but you see, it's a spiritual something, and you don't do well financially. So begin to be frugal. Have oversight of the little you have, and make sure you can account for it, keep it, and use it. Number 2, how to sustain your finances is you should learn how to save. Learn how to save. Do not spend everything that you have today. One of the deceptions which prevents us from saving is that I don't have enough, and what I have is not enough for today. But then, if you are able to prioritize what you need from what you want, you'll be able to save. Also, if you are able to postpone some of the things that you want to spend on today, you'll be able to save. Example, you have only 100 cedis on you for 1 week, and you want to buy something for 90 cedis. When you buy for 90 cedis, you only have 10 cedis on you, which means that after buying this, you definitely have to go back to the cycle of borrowing. So now, why can't you wait whilst this 100 cedis is there? Okay, maybe you have made up your mind that you reduce your expenses to be able to buy the thing for 90 cedis, but you don't know what may happen within the week. So I'll keep the 100 cedis and wait for the other 100 cedis to come. Then now I have 100 cedis on myself, which will prevent me from borrowing. Then this other 100 cedis which I have kept, I'll use it to buy what I want to buy. But if you take the approach of I need it so much, maybe it's not a need, it's just a want, and then you buy it, you realize that after buying it, then you don't have money to eat. Then you have to go back to the cycle of borrowing. Saving is a wisdom of God. You remember, God used Joseph to save the whole country Egypt. How? He just gave Joseph the wisdom that asked them to save their food. And when difficult times come, they will be able to depend on it. Oh, I remember during the COVID time, when things became challenging, I just had to depend on the money I have saved over years. And I was at ease. At least domestically, I was at ease because I have saved over time. Now, even the people of Israel, God said that He will bless their storehouses. That is saving. He said He will bless their saving. So don't be the person who doesn't have storehouse. Now, I'm looking at saving in 3 different ways. First of all, what I will call long-term saving, and secondly, what I will call mid-term saving, and thirdly, what I will call short-term saving. These are my own terms. Long-term saving is you are saving over 1 year, 2 years, or more years. Then mid-term saving, in my terms, is example, I am saving to buy a new wig, or I'm saving to buy a new shoe, I'm saving to buy a refrigerator, right? So in my mind or in my plan, I plan to buy this refrigerator after 3 weeks, right? And so I am saving money for it. You can have your own timeline. And so you put your money down and then you save. Then what I call short-term saving is what I want to teach on. Now, let me give an example. This happens a lot among students. And one of my friends, when we were in school, had this, he had this challenge. Let's say that money is given to you to take care of you for 1 week. And the money was given to you on Monday. And so on Monday, you have a lot of money on you. Now, look at the attitude that does not save. If every day he's supposed to buy rice and 1 egg, according to the amount of money that should take care of him for that week. Because on Monday, he has a lot of money. When he goes to the rice seller, he's going to buy egg, buy fish, buy meat, buy sausage, and buy all other things because he has the money on him. And so, because of the absence of the attitude of saving, he's not able to plan the money or to spread it over that 1 week. Then on Tuesday, he may repeat the same thing. Then now, on Wednesday, like Bible said concerning the prodigal son, he will begin to come to his senses and notice that he's losing everything. And so now, when he goes, he returns to buy 1 egg. Then on Thursday, he has no money on him. And he tells the seller that, give me rice. When my money comes next week, then I'll come and pay. But why did that happen? See, you should be able to spread what you want to spend according to the time. Not to say that you begin to live a stingy life or a downgraded life. I've taught you so many other things by which you can put in your faith to. And so you can be wanting to buy something and you are saving for it. But even if I am saving for something, I still put in my faith in other things. I still pray to God about it. And sometimes God can lay on the heart of someone to just bless you. Or you ask someone and the person will just bless you with what you were actually saving for, far and even beyond what you could ever think of. But then when you have that bad attitude of always being on the edge to spend what you have, you are not dealing wisely with money. And so if you are able to segregate what you want from what you need, and you are able to postpone some purchases for the moment, you'll be able to do well. You'll be able to do well. Number 3, as much as you can, avoid borrowing. If you do these things, which I've mentioned, frugality and saving, you realize that as much as you can, you avoid borrowing. You avoid borrowing. There are a lot of people that are living on loans, and you don't have to be like that. It takes some wisdom to steer your path from it. And so do well to avoid borrowing. I've taught you on the source of finances, inheritance, work and reward, gifts, asking and receiving, investment and returns, and supernatural means. And you have also learned on how to sustain our finances, frugality, willingness to deal with little amount, having oversight of our coins, saving, and to avoid borrowing. May God bless you and give you faith to do much and to believe more in your finances, and also the wisdom to be prudent in Jesus' name. Do well to pray with a 10 minutes prayer companion. The link is in the first comment of the video, and today we are praying to break any addiction in our lives. Please do well to pray that prayer in Jesus' name. Have a blessed day.